Alright, hello there, and welcome to another Starfield video. Today we're taking a look at a free mod. This is the n12 Energy Shield by n12 Miyuki. This is a mod that adds an energy shield system to the game that's heavily inspired by Halo. So, I will say, I'm quite surprised that we don't have personal energy shields in-game, considering ships have energy shields. Now, obviously, you may say, oh, Crimson, that's probably because the lore of energy shields, you probably need a lot of power. And you're not wrong, but the game doesn't really specify too much about like whether or not that's the case. So yeah, so anyway, so this mod tends to alleviate the problem of lack of energy shields. So let's go check it out, shall we? Alright, so here we are in the game. So first things first, the way the energy shields work, there's three research options you can unlock to get different tiers of energy shields. Kind of the lower the tier, it's kind of meant to be like a prototype, and then the higher tier is better. NPCs do use shields. Anyone who's equipped with a shield will use a shield. Also, NPCs and enemies can spawn with shields. There's a chance. Okay, I'm just looking through some of the settings. There's apparently gameplay options, so let's go check them. Here we go. So mod state installed. Cool. Cycle NPC shields, toggle whether or not to power cycle NPC shields on load to ensure they're operating. That's quite cool. Extended shields, toggles whether or not to show extended shields and characters as opposed to just memory shader. Can cause slight stutter when charging or discharging shields or the first time equipping. Player shield strength, you can set it to normal, weak, weaker, weakest, or okay. So interesting that you have the option of weaker or weakest, but not like stronger. NPC shield strength, you can same options, and UI notification toggles whether or not the UI relating to shields. Oh, that's so fucking cool. Okay, so we've got Halo, Halo Alternative, Halo Arbiter, or Dune. That's actually quite cool. Because I know there's a there's a few people would have been chatting to people in my community that haven't played Halo, and it's nice that we have Dune, because I feel like most people that don't play Halo tend to be I want to say the older generation maybe. So like Dune is probably more interesting. I'm interested to see how they sound. We'll do that testing in a minute. And then override player sound. This enables sound theme with the option. Enables to override the player sound theme with the option set above. Okay, cool. Low shields, sound duration, adjusting max length at which the sound will play when your shields are low. 0 is no limit, so there's no limit. Shields down. NPC distribution toggles whether or not enemies spawn with shields according to conditions percentage below. This system is dynamic and dependent on factions to identify enemies. Ensure compatibility due to this. There is always a chance NPCs will not have a shield regardless of the chances below being set to 100. So enable, and then you've got NPC disruption minimum level. So the minimum level at which the NPCs have the shield. I'm going to set that to any level because, yeah. Components, toggle whether or not NPCs with shields have a chance to drop resources and components. That's quite cool. Bounty hunter chance. Likelihood of bounty hunters spawning with shields. I'm assuming bounty hunters is just tied to the perk. Oh, wait, maybe. Okay. So Crimson Fleet chance, we'll set that to... Yeah, we'll set that to 25%. Ecliptic, yeah, I actually quite like Ecliptic being high because they're mercs. 3-star Ranger chance. Robots can spawn with shield spacer. Actually, Starborn chance, UC Marine. This is really cool. Vanguard chance, external faction chance. Use this with your mod to give it a chance for shields to spawn on your factions. Okay, so this, I have to say, this is fucking awesome. So that's just the kind of the settings. Now we're going to go and the first thing you want to do to get your shields is we're going to need to go to the research lab. There is a new Cora's humming. That scared the crap out of me. Hello. All right. So you go into the research section, and if we go to equipment, we have a new research option, energy shields. This requires shield rank 1. It requires 3 isometric magnets, 4 copper, 5 zero wire, 3 iron, 8 gold, and 12 neodymium. So what we're going to do is we're going to unlock the shield rank. I'm going to put it at max. and we'll get the necessary requirements, and we will be right back. All right, so we're back here. We've got all the items. So real quick, if you are interested, if you're on PC and you don't want to have to go to the hassle of adding the perks, you can type player.addperk space 2C2C59, and then entering that 4 times will give you shield perk 4. So we're going to add our gold. Interestingly, so I always thought it was neodymium. I didn't know it was M. Maybe this is a kind of a situation where in America they spell it differently, but yeah. So now we've that unlocked. That gives us energy shield level 1. We will look at energy shields level 2 in a moment. We're going to go craft them first. So crafting, I'm going to assume, is over here. Everything is here. What the fuck? What is it? Oh! That's cool. We can apparently make a watch. That requires a load of stuff. So the Chrono Watch with the capacity to install shield emitters. Interesting. Is that all? Okay. I'm just looking at some of these, make sure there's nothing else. Aramaganon. Yeah, I feel like quasi neutralizer. I can't tell if these are real things. Alright, we'll be back. I'm gonna just double check. That was not pausing. That was me accidentally hitting the screenshot. I apologize. Alright, so I did find it. That was a bit funky. So you can place it on, by default, you can place it on the, on the spacesuits. So it's in slot 1 now. Obviously, we have the normal energy shielding. That's just a base version of the game that just increases the energy protection. But here we have prototype energy shields, which require energy shields rank 1. They require indicite wafer, microsecond regulator, plasma igniter, regenerative something, and stochastic emitter. That requires energy shielding rank 1. So the various components you need to craft the shields, we're going to track them just so I can kind of look at them. The wafer, right, so this is going to be interesting. I do like that the mod author made it kind of like, it's not an easy thing to make. Although it would be kind of cool. So do I need to... Right, so I'm going to actually make this watch real quick as well. Just because I'm assuming this allows us to equip a shield. Basically equip a shield when you don't need it. Like without gear. Because one of the cool things about this mod is when you have a shield, I'm pretty sure it'll protect you in an atmosphere. Or when you're not in an atmosphere. I'm going to really quickly go through here. Okay, so the microsecond regulator, there we go. Oh, that's base game. Okay, we definitely have made that before. There's some other objects. Regenerative illuminator. That's new. So that requires neon, mag pressure, tau grade, and then tau grade rheostats. And then the emitter requires that. Alright, so I'm just going to really quickly go back, because it seems, just going off of kind of, it says in the description, says the components required to craft the shield can be crafted on the industrial workbench. You will need various ranks of the special project perk for this. So if we go to perks and we look at special projects, I think I have that max. Yeah, okay, I have it level 3. You can craft exotic. So I'm going to get this to level 4 just to double check everything is good, and we'll come back real quick. Alright, so and if you are on PC again and you want to excuse me, and you want to use the console command, you can type in player.addperk for CE2D. I will say it's not too tricky to level these up. You just have to basically craft items. Now, I'm pretty sure you have to craft different items. I don't think you can craft the same item over and over again. We're going to really quickly come back here and see what I've added. Yes, we've got a load of new things. There's the indicite wafer. We need that. That requires indicite, solvent, seminal wafer, and caesium. Basically, all of your stuff is here. We're going to... Yeah, okay, it's all here. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to... we're going to unlock the other variants of it real quick. We're going to go to equipment, shield level 2. Requires 3 ISO-centered magnets, 2 copper, Stimulated shielding. Interesting. Okay, we're gonna go and make that real oh, never mind. That's one of the cool things I like about the research laboratory is you can have breakthroughs, but I am just gonna double check the stimulated shielding very quickly. Just so you guys know what I'm assuming it. I think we passed it. Stimulated shielding. Stimulated shield. Okay, this is stimulated shielding. Requires helium-3, 1 stimulant, and 2 isocentered magnets. Oh, cool. Then we're going to check level 3. We're basically going to do all the research, and then we're going to compare the shields. Gonna probably need to get energy level 3. So we need copper, we need iron, gold, neodymium, we need regenerative illuminator, stimulated shielding again, super cooled magnets, plasma igniter, and stochastic emitter. I don't know if they're real things, so I'm going to really quickly get all them, and by get all them, I'm going to spawn them in, and we'll be right back. Alright, so we got them, and interestingly, despite me, I will say, forewarning, despite me having spent probably several thousand hours playing the game, I've never really messed around with the kind of the higher end materials. I initially thought that these were added in like with the mod, but apparently they're not. Now they might be, but when I look at when I bring up their command or their IDs are normal. Usually whenever a mod adds new stuff, it won't be 00, it will be either FE or it'll be like 0 and then a number of the mod. So that's interesting. So these are all base items, which I may be wrong. Someone who's more familiar with mods, maybe like Crimson, you idiot. Mod authors can add miscellaneous and stuff, but yeah, I don't think they are added. But that's another props to the mod author for using an in-game asset. So now our shields are level 3, and I think we can... Alright, so the shields are done. There's 4 modules you can install at research level 3 alongside the optimized shields. Yeah, so we've got 3 tiers of shields. Oh, whoopsie. I'm gonna go over here. We're gonna make the watch real quick because I just want to try it out. So this requires power circuit, microsecond regulator, comm relay, neural capacitor, zero wire, reactive gauge, polytextile, gravimetric lamin something. Positron battery, seminal wafer, and 0G gimbal. So I'm going to make all of these. Alright, we're back now, and we're going to craft 3 of these bad boys. So if we go over here, so just by default, we're going to show that they're equipable. There we go. So we got the Chrono Watch. By default, they don't have anything we can equip them. That's pretty cool. Alright, so let's go to our... So it adds the Chrono Watch in. By default, which is very cool. So I'm just going to double check. So the Chrono Watch has this. So the Chrono Watch has the same kind of setup as the base armor: increased damage resistance, EM, energy shielding. Now, interestingly, I'm going to make the assumption. No, they should work. See. There's no actual stat for it. Like, if we look, for instance, at this, you'll see we have the physical, energy, and EM. The watch doesn't. So, while you may be able to use the watch for other things, obviously we're going to be just using it for the purpose of the shielding. So, yeah, so... Okay, so just double checking. So there's 2 variants of the shields. We've got prototype and optimized. Tier 3 allows you to unlock different modules that you can install. So there is the atmospheric protection. This will engage the energy shields if the wearer steps into a hostile environment without the proper protection equipped, providing minimal protection against the elements at the cost of shield efficiency. That's pretty cool. Enhanced durability. This will improve the amount of damage the shield can withstand. Enhanced recharge rate improves the recharge rate, and electromagnetic protection, so EM protection. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to apply the prototype shield to this, and then we're going to also apply the optimized. We're going to have 2 of them, and we're going to test them. Alright, so we're going to apply the prototype to the first one, and then to the second one, we are going to apply the optimized. Now, I'm just wondering how we go about there we go. Okay, so once you apply them in slot 2, by default, you have nothing. But with the actual optimized one in slot 2, we have energy shields, atmospheric protection, electromagnetic shielding, enhanced durability, and enhanced recharge rate. Now, something that's kind of interesting to me, or something that I'm kind of wondering, and maybe the mod will kind of explain it once we get there, but we have no way of knowing the shields, the percentage of the shields. So maybe when we equip it, we will. So I'm going to go with the atmospheric protection, just because I want to. Actually, you know what we'll do? We're going to mod the third one. We're going to have this one is also going to be optimized. And then, okay, so we got optimized. We got two of them technically. So this one is going to have, we'll do enhanced durability. And then the other one, we're going to have the energy atmospheric shields. I'm going to go do that real quick. All right, so we're back in the game. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to equip the first shield. We're actually going to... All right, so we're going to put the prototype here. We're going to put the enhanced there and this one there. So I'm going to equip the first one and see what happens. All right. Oh, that's Halo. That's Halo. Okay, that's Halo 1. That is really cool. So I'm going to give it a minute because the game is adding stuff in. As you can see, we're going to unequip it. We're going to give it a minute. We'll be back. All right, so now we're back. So I'm going to really quickly... I'm going to change the setting of the sound just because I want to see what the sounds are like. So sound, we're going to do Halo Alternative. We're going to equip the first one again. All right, one more time. What was that one? Wait, does that actually unequip? Oh no, it doesn't. Okay, let me re-equip it. Oh, that was the Halo sound. Oh, that is cool. Okay, so there you go on the left, shield fully charged. That is very cool. And then when you take off the shield, which it doesn't allow you to do it using that option, which makes sense. So if we take it off, we get the little symbol. That is very cool. We're gonna check the other. So this is awesome. This is really cool gameplay, and we're gonna go down, and we're gonna do Halo Arbiter. So this is by the Arbiter shields. So we're gonna equip it. Oh, that's okay. So this is inspired by Halo 2, I think, and Halo 1. Interestingly, not Halo like other like later Halos. And then we're gonna unequip it. Oh, that hearing that just kind of reminds me of what was the mission after? It was before Delta Halo, I think, where you Heretic, I think it was called. Yeah, Heretic. We're gonna unequip it. All right, and then we're gonna do last one, which is Dune. I know a little bit about Dune. I know that the shields in the original Dune were really goofy, so we're gonna add that. Give me my shields. Okay. Okay, that's cool. So shields fully charged. So, does it show me in stats my shields by any chance? No, it doesn't. Okay. So what we're going to do now is we're going to head and we're going to basically test the... How would I test the shields? I know. We'll be back. Alright, so I just want to specify I have no other mods enabled and it's making me hold my gun like that. I don't know why that is. That's kind of strange. Let me unequip it real quick and see what happens. We'll unequip. Fix it. There we go. I don't know what was causing that. So we're gonna go get my boy Simeon. And we're gonna give him a shield. Yo, Simeon! Yeah, mad bastard, how you been?
Good day to drop.
Alright, that's right.
You're with Constellation? That seems like we have... Personally, I'm here.
Alright, today's your lucky day.
I'll be damned.
Welcome to the crew. Here's all the money
Sounds
you
like a
need. Alright,
I'll head
cool.
straight to my post.
Ever been to Sidonia? My brother works there.
Yo, back the fuck up. Yo, Cora, don't let these people get between me and you. Oh, no, okay, too close, okay? You weren't there initially, don't try and...
Good to see you again.
All right, follow me, please.
I'm ready to move out.
All right, so we're going to give him
Need a hand with something?
a shield.
I'll take what you need me to.
Now, interesting. My kind of that's words. So we're going to give him the initial one, the prototype shield. Quick.
Farewell.
So he has a shield. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring him back to the ship. We'll be back. We're going to go to a nice safe place to do this testing. All right, so my gun's doing that thing again. What the assumption I'm going to make is maybe the mod hasn't been updated prior to the DLC. So I'm going to, do we have a weapon here? Oh, perfect. Now, let me grab the normal Equinox. If it doesn't do it with the normal Equinox, there's the high probability it hasn't been updated. Right, so Simeon is here. The reason we're here is because legally speaking, this is sovereign territory and I can commit heinous crimes. So what we're going to do is we're going to shoot Simeon a little bit. So this gun does 42 damage. So we're going to shoot him.
Damn, that hurt.
Did I equip the shield on you, Simeon?
I've got plenty of room.
Oops. I apologize, Simeon. All right, we're good. Shield's up now. There we go. My bad, Simeon. So.
I'm hit. I'm taking fire. I'm ready for some action.
Okay, so as you can see there, protects a little bit. We have to put him down real quick. Simeon, stop resisting.
Damn.
Alright, so as you can see, it's red. Back up you get, Simeon. Alright, so that's pretty decent in terms of, like, testing. And then as you can see, the color of his shield. There we go. He's back. There you go. The animations are fucking insane. They're really cool. So we're going to test this again. I know this is probably not the best way to do, like, testing, but I'm just kind of showcasing. Let's trade gear.
What do you have for me?
I'm just kind of giving you a brief, like, kind of test. Oh, crap. I should probably be playing on a different difficulty. Let me actually fix that real quick. I think we're playing on... Alright, so for this testing, we're going to be playing on normal. Just for testing. Alright, so we're gonna see how many shots it takes. So I'm gonna actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to TCL. That will mean that Simeon cannot move, and I'm gonna shoot him until 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It takes exactly 11 shots to break the base shields. Let me put him on his ass again real quick. Nope. Back up, Simeon. Alright, perfect.
Hang on.
Right, now we're going to test the other shield. So this was the prototype. We're going to take the prototype off Simeon, and we're going to test him with the optimized. Alright, Simeon optimized. Alright, there we go. Shield's kicking in. Alright. And we're gonna test it again. Find Equinox. Alright. Let me heal myself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, crap. 21, 22, 23. So it's about doubled by default, which is really cool. Let me just put him on his ass again. All right, so now he has the optimal shield, but he has the enhanced durability. So let's try this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
They got me.
20. 1, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 31. Okay, so we're at 40 right now. 40 shots. $50 shots.
I could kick your
60 shots.
Damn it.
80 shots. Fuck me.
I'm taking fire.
100 shots.
Get over here, coward.
There we go. It takes about 101 shots to drop the shield. All right, that's actually really cool. So this is on normal. So the base shield will basically protect you 10 shots. The 11 shots will break your shield. The normal one is basically double that. It's around 20, 21, 22. And then the enhanced shield is over 100, which is insane. Now, one thing I will note is you may be thinking, Crimson, why were you not aiming for headshots? And going by the fact that the mod author has based it heavily on Halo, for anyone that's not really in Halo, headshots don't increase your damage to the shield. There's no headshot multiplier with the shield, so, you know, that's one of the things in Halo. They kind of, like, it teaches you to, like, not really aim for the head. Well, obviously when the shields are down, aim for the head. But yeah, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to really quickly test the, we're going to really quickly go and test the atmospheric version. We're going to find a nice desolate moon. And then to finish off, we're going to hit the ecliptic area with some shields on. And we're going to see how it affects me. So yeah, let's go do that. All right, so I'm going to really quickly quick save. So here I am on this planet. It doesn't have any oxygen. So if I was to take off all my gear, you'll see that slowly I am going to die. As you can see there, apparently I can hold my breath for quite a while. By default, I'm like slowly taking damage. And I will eventually die. Now, if I was to really quickly equip the base shield, so not the one with the atmospheric protection, and we turn it on, you'll notice that nothing happens because, yeah, shielding. So the shields are up, but it's not going to protect me because, yeah. Now we're going to really quickly reload the save, and we're going to test the atmospheric version. All right, so now we have the optimized shield on. We are going to take off our stuff. So we're gaining radiation poisoning, but we're kind of okay. As you can see, the shields have kicked in. And I'm wondering, am I going to lose shields from this? I think I might. So again, another thing with Halo is the way Halo's shielding works is the brighter the shield pings, the less shielding left. So you notice when I was firing at Simeon, as he got brighter, that meant he was closer to breaking the shield. So the fact that I am constantly blue and there's like electricity makes me think that I am going to slowly lose energy. Now, one thing I will say is obviously there's UI options in the game, like it says in the left and stuff, but I think it would be really cool if the mod author was to implement, are you mocking me just because you have a spacesuit? I can cough too. It would be really cool if the mod author was to implement an actual shield bar somewhere. The thing is, I don't know how they would do it, because I know when I was chatting to Cordic about when they were doing their social skills enhanced mod, expanded mod, I believe, they were saying that currently it's very tricky to kind of add custom UI to the game. So I'm not sure if it would be an easy thing. One thing I will notice, so you are taking radiation damage, but I can still breathe, which means that the shields are protecting you on a kind of a basic level, but they're also not protecting you from the radiation protection, which is kind of interesting. I'm trying to think, it's been a while since I've kind of delved into the Halo. I know with the Halo lore, pretty sure energy shields in Halo will protect you from absolutely everything. Now, I don't think it will actually prevent oxygen. I'm trying to remember if there's any, cases in the lore where that would be a thing. I know that the Spartan suits, they can survive a little bit in space. That's why a lot of the time, in Halo 5 or Halo Infinite, if you're stuck in space, the suit will basically put you in a lockdown state, so you're kind of in a coma. So I'm just gonna enter back into my ship. Yes, I made this ship completely arseways. I am well aware. Actually, TCL, just 'cause I want to go inside and see what happens to the shielding. Man, no, okay, no, okay, we'll be back. All right, so we're back in the ship, and the shielding has basically fixed itself. So we were actually, where's my TCL? So we were actually like slowly losing shields there, but we hadn't lost it, which makes me think that you use small amounts of shields when you're out there, which I think is really cool. Now, obviously, you still take radiation damage, which I'm trying to think. I feel like would it protect you? I'm trying to think of instances in Halo, because like a lot of the Covenant weapons, like technically, like the fuel rod is a radiation cannon. Um, and like near misses can cause cancer with Marines. I don't know if it will protect, but I'm assuming the mod author probably either they, you know, like it's not, if it's a bug and it's not meant to kind of give you radiation or something, or they specifically intended it to protect you on a very basic level. So what we're gonna do now is we're going to just equip the energy shield. Actually, we'll equip both, I think, with the energy shield. Do I still have the energy shield with it up? Let me just double check. So if I am wearing, see, we'll take it off. Okay, yeah, that was me taking it off. And then we'll put it back on. Okay, yeah, cool. So you can have an energy shield. I will say the mod author did a fucking phenomenal job. Like, the fact that it kind of adds that extra layer is insane. So we're gonna go now to the we're gonna put the game on, actually, we'll keep it on normal. And we're just gonna see like how effective it is on normal, the energy shield itself. So yeah, so let's go check that out, shall we? All right, so here we are in Vulture Cruise. It is nighttime. Just come on to test the shielding a little bit better. So let's go and shoot some people. One little side note about the shielding in Halo. So the shielding protects. My shield's down already? Yep, my shield just dropped immediately. Lovely. Okay. Oh, and these guys all have shields. Okay, cool. So with in Halo, the shield produces a kind of a like nothing can kind of connect with the person. Everything bounces off. Even like for instance, walking. They noticed that when Spartans walked with the shields at like full percentage, they didn't have any grip on their feet and they would just slip and slide. So the shielding on a Spartan's feet is lowered to like a lot less than where it is in the rest of the body. And the whole purpose behind that is to allow them to basically maneuver, which I think is quite interesting. Now, something I'm noticing is by default, these guys have shields, which is interesting. And their shield, my god, their shields are fucking strong. Holy shit. And then my shields are pretty... So I kind of see why the mod author tweaked it. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the settings real quick, and we're going to tweak the NPC shields to... where is it? Normal NPC shield strength. We're going to set them to the weakest, just to see. So you can hear, I'm gonna actually really quickly, I have no idea about the Dune ones. I'm gonna change the sounds back to Halo because at least I'll hear the sounds and know what's happening. Oh yeah, there we go. That's shields are down. That's what that means. So as you can see, my shielding is, oh there you go. I like the UI. Oh, it's because some cunt has a fucking EM weapon, that's why. Alright, so... weirdly, the slight bug. So I have protection, but for some reason there's a bug I notice on this planet where it hits me with like radiation, and I don't know why. Alright, so my shields... Alright, so as you can see, we're going to let the shields regenerate. As long as I've not taken any damage, we'll see how long it takes. Here we go, shields back up. Actually, we can check. Let's check the settings, the gameplay settings. So the gameplay setting seems to be tuned, like, it balanced quite well. So low shields, just how long? Okay, cool. So we're gonna actually loot these guys real quick, because they both had shields. Okay, so this guy has nothing. This guy has also nothing. Did they not both have shields? Okay, interesting. Hello. So I think it would be kind of cool. Okay, fuck you. I think it would be really, really cool if this guy had a... That's why this guy had a Nova Blaster. It would be very cool if the mod author was to make it so you could increase the shields a little bit. Now, obviously, if I... Is Cora knocked out? Where the fuck is Cora? Now, if I had Simeon's shield, I would probably be a lot... Wait, which version am I using? Yeah, no, I am. If I had Simeon's, I'd probably be a lot tankier. You have shields? Yeah, you got shields. So I think it's most balanced when it's set at its weakest, in my opinion. This is just normal. Trying to see if they actually drop the parts. Oh, there we go. Hybrid Catalyst, cool. Protect my shields. Oh, there's no shields. See, I think all in all, I think this mod is absolutely amazing, and I think it's definitely something that can enhance the kind of the gameplay loop of Starfield. Now, here's the thing, right? This mod, I spotted this mod like months ago, and to be fair, there's probably quite a few mods that I've added to my bookmark list. And then, for anyone wondering, the creation UI is questionable in its own right, but he's neodymiums. But like your favorites and all that is also it's very buggy. So you'll probably see me covering a few mods that are older, just because, yeah. But that being said, when was this last update? Let me just check. All right, so I just looked. So this mod was last updated on the 26th of the 10th, so just a little over 2 months ago. Now, weirdly, there is an Xbox and there's a PC version, but they're separate downloads. They're not like connected like some mods. So I will link to both. I'm not sure why that is, but they all do the same stuff. But it would be... The thing is I don't know if the mod author is kind of done with it, because in its current state, like, it's amazing. I think the only thing I would say is it would be really cool if the mod author was to at the very least, it'd be nice to have it so that in the gameplay settings you can set the shield to be stronger. Just because without the perk, I feel like on normal, the shielding is kind of like... I'll stand here, let them shoot me a little bit. As you can see, I can take a little bit. Obviously, if they have the EM. No, I can tank a fair bit. My shields are low. Okay, so you can tank a fair bit. But I'm assuming if you're playing on like a higher difficulty, you're going to have more problems, because they're probably going to strip your shields almost immediately. Yeah, it would be just nice to have a kind of a stronger shield setting. And then the other thing, and this is more... God damn it. I'm probably going to die, but this is not down to the mod or the shielding. This area is so bugged for some reason now. I don't know why. It would be really cool if there was like some sort of a shield system, like a UI. Like, you think of Halo shielding, it's the shields at the top. Now, I know I don't think we'd be able to have like a full-on Halo-style shield. Just because I don't think the UI would allow for that. I think it would require a lot of work, and it might not even be possible. But like, clearly the mod author has, they're able to use some UI things, like a little notification pop-up. It would be very cool if the mod author was to somehow implement a way, just so you can kind of see where your shield... Because obviously, visually, I can see where my shields are at. But I don't know exactly. I guess his shield's fully charged. Because even like using a notification system, like shields low, fair. But like, how low is low, But anyway, that's pretty much it. This is an amazing mod, and one that I'm going to actually be using. just because it's so cool. Like, the mod author has put some amazing work into it, and the fact that it's got gameplay option tweaks as well, like, there's some paid mods out there that don't even have that. So it's, yeah, just, this is amazing mod. 10 out of 10. As always, guys, I test this on PC. Let me know on Xbox if you do plan on downloading the mod, or maybe you've used it before. The original mod came out September, I think, so it's been out a little while now, a couple of months. So there's probably some of you guys out there that have already used it. If you have used it, like, if there's any issues, let me know, just so we can kind of try and remedy some of the situations. But yeah, that's pretty much it. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.